It's now time to get you posted on the very latest from the world of sports here on Joy News Prime. Hello from me, Asari Bediako. For starters, head coach of Asante Kotoko, Steve Polak, is confident his side will make it to the knockout stage of this year's CAF Confederation Cup. The Porcupine Warriors are up against Kara of Congo in an opening round tie at the Babara Stadium on Sunday. Steve Polak expects Asante Kotoko to begin the African campaign on a winning note.
Having played the game, I didn't really need myself to be excited because it's a game that I've always loved, and it's a game that you want to, every time you go out, you want to play well. So you should be able to motivate yourself, and also we have to help to motivate them as well. But when you're in any big game, if you took the FA Cup final, and nobody would know this, at half time, I didn't even speak to the players. I didn't. Normally coaches will go, that's the first time I've ever done that. I went to speak to them, and so I won't say who, and they says, no coach, we know what you're going to say, you don't need to speak. I went, okay, there you go, you have your own meeting. You see, so they know when, and it worked. Okay, they scored, but it still worked, you know. So so for me, the players have to start within themselves to motivate themselves, and then we have to motivate them during the week in training, making them feel good, making them feel that they're wanted, making them feel that, hey, you know, you're good enough to be here. And that for me, as a coach, that's what you need to do, because they're representing Ghana as well. And I think that I read somewhere that the teams in Ghana are not very high on the list in CAF, on the CAF list.
Yes.
The highest one is Kotoko, 36, yeah. And the next one is 56 or 60 or something like that. So and to get higher on the list, you need to do one in CAF, you know. Because remember, years back, before I came here, it was #1, these teams, like Ghana, and that's something that we've got to do, both teams. We've got to get through and try and get through to the group stages, and then put Ghana football back on the map in the African continent.
Asante Kotoko are not the only Ghanaian club competing in this year's CAF club competitions. On Sunday, Ghana Premier League champions, the Aduana Stars, will be meeting Libyan side Al Tahadi in the opening round of the CAF Champions League. The game comes off in Egypt because of the unrest in Libya. And chairman of the Ghana League Clubs Association, Kojo Fianu, is backing Asante Kotoko and Aduana Stars to excel in the African Club Cup competitions.
Our prayer is that they should do well to restore the 4 slots that we've lost. We've been out of coverage area when it comes to African club competitions. Since Chelsea, after Accra Asofo winning, Chelsea were the only club to have made it to the money zone. Since then, no club have been able to do that. And it's a shame that the preliminary stages, we don't even survive the preliminary stages. It's not unfortunate. They haven't gotten the required preparation that they should have. I'm sure, if I'm wrong, you can correct me, that some of the clubs are going to meet. Some of them are even finished the first round of their leagues. Exactly. So they are ready. They've seen their flaws. They will have corrected them. They are match fit. That's against Aduana playing 4 matches. 3 in the G8 and the Super Cup. The same with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That is woefully inadequate when it comes to preparation for a major competition like the club's CAF Club Championship. But all the same, this is the second time Aduana is going, so they are not new. As for Kotoko, they are old horses, and we think that they should rely on their experience to bring out something good in them. They should be able to roll over the Congolese. It's not going to be easy though. And the way the Libyans are also performing, we pray that they should clear these 2 hurdles and then make it to the next stage.
And finally, Riyad Mahrez resumed training with Leicester City on Friday morning after failing to secure a move in the January transfer window. But he's yet to explain his absence. The Algerian winger missed the club's last 2 league games and has not been training at Leicester City. More in this report.
What a difference a day makes. It was here at King Power Stadium on Thursday afternoon that Claude Puel told us Riyad Mahrez still needed to clear his mind and he would not play against Manchester City. Well, 9:35 this morning, our cameras were at Leicester's training ground to see Mahrez return for duty. He's the one in the black hoodie. He took a full part in training alongside his teammates. I saw them laughing and joking together. Any hostility, any feeling of disappointment that may have been there looked to have melted away pretty quickly. And then at 2 o'clock, we were back at the stadium to see Mahrez, along with the rest of the squad, get on board the team bus, which then drove north towards Manchester. We don't yet know whether he will be part of the matchday squad that faces Manchester City. Remember, that's the club that tried to sign him on deadline day with a bid of around £60 million. But having missed 6 training sessions and 2 matches, what is clear now is that Riyad Mahrez is back with this Leicester squad.
And that's the sports for now here on Joy News Prime. For more, make your way to the sports page on myjoyonline.com. You can as well follow us on social media. On Twitter, our handle is Joy Sports GH, and on Facebook, you can find us at Joy Sports. My name is Asari Bediako. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your weekend.